You are Locked On Red Sox POSTCAST, part of Locked On Sports Boston, on the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, two big innings for the Rangers, dooming Tanner Houck and the Red Sox Saturday night in Arlington, Texas. Rangers able to even up the series at 1-1 with a 7-4 comeback win. Ace and Tanner Houck just don't seem to go together right now. Can he get back to that number one or ace label? We'll have to wait and see. We do welcome you to our latest edition of the Locked On Red Sox Postcast. I'm Steve Lennox, longtime play-by-play announcer, show host, who has called games from the Tokyo Dome, Dodger Stadium, Target Field, Minute Maid Park, Kauffman Stadium, Jacobs Field, Globe Life in Arlington, the original Globe Life, and LaLasher Park in Lowell, Mass. We are providing reaction to every Red Sox game on the Locked On Sports Boston YouTube channel, as well as the Locked On Red Sox podcast feed, which is free and available wherever you get your podcasts. On our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast here, we talk about the Red Sox wasting Rob Refsnyder's big night at the dish. Tanner Houck staked to an early 3-0 lead, lost it with two big swings of the bat, and is it finally time for Jarren Duran to take a day? We want to hear from you, our everydayers and our first-timers. Join the conversation, watching live on the Locked On Sports Boston YouTube channel. Click the comments button. Join the conversation. How do we move forward here? 1-1, Nathan Eovaldi, Nick Pivetta, the pitching matchup, and then boy, talk about a meat grinder going to Kansas City. It's going to be hot, and you're going to see their top three pitchers with that series getting underway in Kansas City on Monday night. You can also hit us up on the X at Lennox on Baseball with questions or comments. Our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast brought to you by FanDuel. Make every moment more as playoffs wind down. The sports aren't sportsing like we want them to. But this summer, FanDuel is hooking up all customers with a boost or a bonus daily. That's right. There's something for everyone every day all summer long. Visit FanDuel.com to get started. So you thought the Red Sox winning game one on Friday night in convincing fashion had the momentum, had the advantage in the starting pitching matchup. Tanner Houck, all-star. Cody Bradford, he's legit, but, he's had some issues this year in terms of staying healthy and everything else. Houck staked to an early 3-0 lead, but does not get the job done. Just didn't get the job done. And early on, I thought, wow, Houck's on his game. Good movement, pitching down in the zone. I want to get into this getting rid of the four-seam fastball, but Craig Breslow, Andrew Bailey know a lot better than I do. But as Houck got into the third inning, I started wondering, can you somehow, some way break up Houck, Pivetta, or Houck and Cutter Crawford? Because it seems like they're very similar in pitchers. Again, Houck early on had his stuff going. Infield single, 2 ground ball outs and a strikeout in the first. Struck out the side in the second, ran into some trouble, ended up striking out 3 in the third inning, but gave up a walk and a single, struck out Corey Seager for his 6th strikeout of the game. Then a 13-pitch at bat against Marcus Semien. Houck won that battle. Left 2 runners on in the third. 3-0 lead going to the bottom of the 4th inning. A line out, a walk, a fielder's choice, a base hit. First and third, boom. 3-0 lead, gone. Jonah Heim, 3-run home run. Next batter, Leody Taveras, 2nd home run of the series. Taveras with the shot. 4-3 ball game. Rangers didn't trail again. Houck gave up 3 straight hits in the 6th inning. That was it. He was done. Charged with 6 runs, all earned. Now 8-8 on the season with the loss. It's been a while. It's been since a start in Chicago, the last time he went a full 7. And even giving up those 3 runs, I thought, okay, let's get this done. He bared down, worked a 1-2-3 5th inning. But in that 6th, bullpen active, 3 straight base hits, Tanner Houck's night was done. The Red Sox had opportunities after they took the lead. They had opportunities to at least get closer. Well, it was a 7-4 ball game. They had opportunities late, but squandered them. Didn't take advantage. And the Rangers, Bruce Bochy knows how to use his bullpen. We know that, right? We know that. Again, you could hit us up with questions or comments. Locked On Sports Boston YouTube channel in the comments section. We've got a couple right off the bat. Andrew the Goat is back. Andrew thinks maybe the Red Sox should have been sellers at the deadline. Andrew also says, what's sad about the Sox right now is they should be. Yeah, I agree with that one. You should have been looking at an opportunity for a sweep going into Sunday with Pivetta and Eovaldi, the pitching matchup, with a TBA until Saturday before the game. Andrew the GOAT, always love to hear from you. I like the moves they made at the trade deadline. I'm not going to second guess those right now. I do believe this is still a playoff team, but you can't get further behind because right now it's bunched up for that number 3 wild card spot. You're not even talking about the number 2 or number 1 right now, and those were certainly on the table just a short time ago. Andrew. Got to put myself back in there. There we go. Sorry about that. Houck's got to do better. I don't know where it is right now. You've heard a lot of different things. Mechanics, feeling stronger. It's August, so no one's on their A game. But again, the final line, his ERA now over 3. It was under 2 at one point. Didn't expect it to stay there, but 2.5 was really an impressive ERA. I think it was just under 2.8, so it goes up. And now over 3. 8-8 record. You want Tanner Houck to be the ace. A couple of more outings like this, you might be thinking next year, Tanner Houck, again, are you looking at him as a bullpen guy? And maybe that's going to be the case at some point in the future. I mean, he's had, he was an all-star this year for the first time. An all-star for the first time. But if he ends up, 9-15 or 9-13, ERA over 3, that's a middle of the rotation guy. That's a 3, 4, or 5. Are you better served with him in the bullpen? Can that fastball play up more as a reliever? That was on the table going into spring training. With the injuries, he was in the rotation. He was pitching like the ace for quite a while. That's gone away. That's gone away right now. Rob Refsnyder had a night at the plate. 2 home runs early on for the Red Sox. His first career 2-home run game. Homered in the first, then a homered again in the 4th inning, and then had a double later to go 3 for 3. Also walked, had a base hit, double, and that knocked in a run to make it a 7-4 ball game in the 7th inning. Had a single to make it a 4 for 4 game, on base 5 times, 4 hits, a walk, 3 RBIs. Again, Rob Refsnyder, great performance. And when the lineup was announced and shown by members of the media that cover the team in person that are in Arlington, you find out, well, at first it's like, okay, there's a lefty going for the Rangers. Where's Tyler O'Neill? So you think something's going on. Well, there was something going on. Alex Cora informing the media that O'Neill out with an illness and may not be available again on Sunday in the series finale. So Connor Wong gets to start at first base, his first career start at first base. I would imagine his first career start maybe since Little League or varsity baseball. But a tough one. Refsnyder, a nice night at the plate. With the loss, Red Sox unable to win a 3rd straight game for the first time since the All-Star break. Still have not strung together 3 straight victories since the break. Now 5-9 since the All-Star break through their first 14 games. Opportunities against David Robertson. Kirby Yates did the job for the Rangers. And the Rangers, they're going to be an interesting team here. They may get Jacob deGrom back at some point, maybe in September. Maybe it's just to, see what he can do over 3 or 4 starts. Scherzer's down right now. You traded Michael Lorenzen. The bullpen, they've got some pieces there. They've got an offense. That's certainly known. 6 home runs over the first 2 games. And this is a series now you have to go and win on Sunday. Nick Pavetta's got to give you a strong outing. For the most part, the bullpen is sharp and should be rested. But you don't get what you need out of Tanner Houck. And again, Red Sox pitchers right now having a lot of difficulty keeping the ball in the park as well. 7-4 loss for the Red Sox. Opportunity to go 9 over. Does not happen. By the way, Refsnyder, the 4 hits on base 5 times, also had a stolen base as well. 1 of 3 for the Red Sox. Hey, Mike Debate keeps you up to date with Locked On Patriots. Patriots' first exhibition against the Carolina Panthers less than a week away. Mike Debate, with the latest on the Patriots, including his thoughts on the QBs, Drake May, Joe Milton, roster underdogs, and the team's depth at the running back position. Locked on Patriots, available wherever you get your podcasts. Again, Mike Debate has everything you need to know involving the Patriots with Locked on Patriots. Coming up, a couple of hit streaks extended, couple of notes as well as we continue. Locked on Red Sox Postcast, part of the Locked on Sports Boston YouTube channel, also available wherever you get your podcasts as well. Locked on Sports Boston, your team every day. Locked on Sports Postcast brought to you by FanDuel. Hey, I love sports. I love them so much. I never want them to stop, but as the playoffs wind down, so we also get fewer games. We know that, right? Sports aren't sportsing like we want them to. FanDuel lets us keep the sports going whenever we want. All we have to do is open up the app, dream up bets anytime we are in the mood. This summer, FanDuel hooking up all customers with a boost or a bonus daily. That's right. There's something for everyone every day all summer long. So head over to FanDuel.com and start making the most out of your summer. FanDuel, official sports betting partner of Major League Baseball. Red Sox going into Saturday. Right now, plus 5,000 to win the World Series. Jarren Duran was plus 950 to collect 3 base hits. That did not happen on Saturday night. Danny Jansen was plus 520 to hit a home run. Connor Wong was plus 7,000 to homer against the Rangers on Saturday night in Arlington. Did not happen. Locked on Red Sox Postcast also brought to you by Supply House. Get supplies. That's right. You can get your supplies from the site that is made for the skilled trades, SupplyHouse.com. SupplyHouse.com is the reliable way to order plumbing, HVAC, and electrical products online. Their easy-to-use website, packed with helpful resources and the latest product information to help you get the job done and get the job done right. Shop a complete inventory of over 200,000 parts from over 400 top brands, and you also get your order delivered right to your door with fast shipping from coast to coast. Need help with an order? Get expert support and industry-leading service from the friendliest folks in the business, and talk to a real person every time. Pros in the skilled trades get a competitive edge by joining SupplyHouse.com's free Trade Master program. Every Trade Master gets access to a dedicated phone line, free shipping, and discounts on every order. Join the thousands of trade pros already benefiting from the free membership at supplyhouse.com/TM. Order plumbing, HVAC, and electrical supplies from anywhere with just a few clicks at supplyhouse.com. All right, Jarren Duran, early on, and there was one point late in the game where Duran, Alex Corin, the athletic trainer, came out. Duran 1 for 5, 3 strikeouts. Red Sox striking out 12 times total. I think it's time, and I've said it a couple of times, but Duran, right now, you want the best for him. You want the best for the team. You might want to sit him Sunday. You might have to sit him Sunday. Alex Cora might be mulling that over as we speak. He may have already gone into the clubhouse and said, you know what? He may have done something to his side. I think it was his right side. He was running down the first baseline, busting it out of the box early on in the game. First Nesson reference, Kevin Millar, Will Middlebrooks both noticed it. They showed the video, I think, next inning or 2 innings later where, hey, he's clutching his side a little bit. During an at-bat late in the game, Alex Cora came out. He stayed, completed the at-bat. But Jarren Duran, if there's something on that side right now, give him a day. Give him a day. See what it does. It can't hurt. I know he wants to play 162, but that's a number, okay? He's playing nicked up, bumps and bruises. We know that. We're over 100 games into the season. Give him a day. See what it does for him for the Royal Series. Rafael Devers extending his hit streak. He's now hit safely in 10 in a row. Cedar Rafaela also able to extend his hit streak as well. And he's now hit safely in 9 straight games. But the home runs continue to be a problem for Red Sox pitchers. 20 home runs now allowed over the last 9 games. 6 home runs allowed so far in the first 2 games of the series. And that 3-run home run that Tanner Houck gave up to Jonah Heim in that inning had base runners in front of him, right? In that bottom of the 4th inning, there was a walk in there. Cutter Crawford gave up the 4 home runs, just 1 with a man on base in the ball game on Friday night. At one point, giving up 3 earned runs on 3 solo shots. You allow base runners to reach, then you give up the home runs. It hurts just a little bit more. Cedar Rafael had a stolen base. I mentioned he extended his hit streak as well. But he also cut down a runner at the plate in the bottom of the sixth inning from center field. Rangers did get 2 runs in that inning to go up 6-3. Red Sox got a run to make it 7-4. That turned out to be the final in the ballgame. But 3 stolen bases, Refsnyder, Wong, Rafael, and Rafael again doing a little bit of everything. Played both positions. Prime position, started in center field, moved to shortstop later in the game, and he threw a base runner out at the plate. And there's a great camera angle from behind home plate as Danny Jansen took the throw. I think it was on Jonah Heim, where he cut him down at the plate. Outfield assist for Cedar Rafael. And they did review it. Call was confirmed. He was out at the plate. So Rafael, another good night. Let's get into our at-bat of the night. I'm going to do that right now. Before we do that, let's hit up a comment. Andrew the GOAT is back with us. Andrew, I agree. If the Red Sox, Andrew the GOAT says, if the Red Sox were a good team, they would be able to sweep teams like that. Hey, the Rangers had 2 5-game win streaks, Andrew the GOAT, during the month of July. They're a team that's trying to get to that 500 mark. And they're a team that dug themselves into a hole. I said it after the Seattle series was over, Wednesday, and I was giving some notes on the Rangers. They're a pain in the neck to play right now. They've got an offense. They can hit the ball to the ballpark. They can run the bases, and Bruce Bochy knows how to run a bullpen. And Kirby Yates can close out a game just like he did. Got the final 4 outs on Saturday night. So Red Sox need a lot more. They need to put more complete games together over the course of a week time, and they mentioned it on the Nesson broadcast. Alex Cora says it. Win the series. You could have won Saturday. You would have had an opportunity for a series sweep. You can't sweep a weekend series if you don't win Friday and win Saturday. They won Friday, up 3-0, Tanner Houck on the mound. Add a run after you fell behind, but that was it. The offense just sort of stopped. So we get into our at-bat of the night. The Red Sox twice in this game, leaving the bases loaded. And again, up 3-0. Left the bases loaded. Rafael struck out, unable to add on more. Refsnyder, the solo home run in the second game in the fourth. Devers double. Connor Wong, RBI single in the fourth inning. Rafael struck out, left 3 runners on base. Left 2 runners on base in the fifth inning. Then left them loaded in the eighth inning. And our at-bat of the night, Rafael had a great at-bat against Yates in the eighth inning, single to load up the bases. But then Jarren Duran struck out in that top of the eighth inning to end the frame and leave 3 runners on base for the second time in the game. You get to Yates right there. You keep the line moving. Make things interesting. 7-4 ball games become 7-5, 7-6. Then you're really within striking distance in that ninth inning. But Duran struck out. That's the at-bat of the night for us. Duran struck out in the ball game. Red Sox struck out way too many times. 12 times. Duran struck out 3 times. Bradford struck out 5 in his outing. Robertson struck out a couple. Yates struck out a couple. DJ Rayburn didn't necessarily have a great night. Balls and strikes behind the plate as the home plate umpire. Devers took a called strike 3 against Robertson to end. That was the 7th inning and left a runner at third base. And I wrote that one down because Devers took a pitch that looked like it was inside. Robertson set him up nicely because he was working away with that cut fastball. Then he busted him in and got a strike over the plate and kind of came inside and got the corner. Again, Red Sox, a tough loss against a team that's under 500, but the team that's trying to get to 500 and trying to get back into the mix in the AL West right now with the Astros and the Mariners. And it's Eovaldi and Pivetta. That's a pretty good pitching matchup for the finale on Sunday. I'm not scoreboard watching, but yes, I'm scoreboard watching. Yankees beat the Blue Jays. Twins beat the White Sox. White Sox have lost 19 in a row. You can't count on the White Sox against any team in contention for a wild card spot, really from July 4th, really from opening day, all the way through the end of the regular season in September. Tigers helped out, beat the Royals in extra innings. Orioles got by the Guardians, first win in that 4-game series for Baltimore. And the Rays beat the Astros. So scoreboard watching, but not really scoreboard watching just yet. Hey, Locked On Sports Today is here for you 24/7, covering the top sports stories of the day with the local experts on Locked On Plus, our national shows covering every league. Find Locked On Sports Today, now available on the free Fire TV channels app. Locked On Sports, your team every day. Numbers of the night and some perhaps some good news involving relievers for the Red Sox, as they're going to get some more reinforcements here in the coming, I'd say, week to 2 weeks as well. We'll discuss that next. Locked On Red Sox postcasts brought to you by Liquid IV. Summertime includes baseball. Yeah, you want the hot dog and popcorn, but you also want those ice cold treats as well. Ice cream, popsicles. When you're talking about America's pastime, don't forget to hydrate with Liquid IV's popsicle firecracker flavor, a surefire summertime hit. Get hydrated with electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients from the #1 powered hydration brand in America, because baseball and summer go together like Liquid IV and indulgent hydration. Blast off with the iconic summer flavor of Popsicle Firecracker, a festive blend of citrus-fueled lemon lime, tart cherry, and raspberry flavors. Find all of your favorite flavors on their website, from acai berry to lemon lime to pina colada. Tear, pour, live more. 1 stick plus 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, 8 essential vitamins and nutrients. Always non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. No more thirsty summers when you indulge in hydration with Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you use the code LiquidIV at liquidiv.com and use the code MLB at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code MLB at liquidiv.com. So, Alex Cora talking with the media prior to Saturday's game. Steve Lennox with you. Lennox on Baseball is where you can follow us on the X, formerly known as Twitter. Locked On Red Sox postcast, part of the Locked On Sports Boston YouTube channel, your team every day. From the game notes, before we get into a couple of notes on the relievers, Major League Baseball Players Association and the Alumni Association naming Jarren Duran as the Red Sox winner of the 2024 Heart and Hustle Award. The Heart and Hustle Award recognizes one player from each Major League Baseball team who demonstrates a passion for the game and best embodies its values, spirit, and traditions. Again, taking that note on Jarren Duran from the Red Sox Media Relations Department and their game notes from Saturday. Alex Cora again prior to Saturday's game, sharing an update with Chris Martin through a 35-pitch bullpen session Saturday. Went well. Rehab assignment likely to start middle of the next week. I believe I read Double-A Portland is where he's going to start his rehab assignment. And if things go well for Martin in terms of not only pitching Wednesday, but how he feels Thursday and Friday, could be back with the Red Sox on the upcoming homestand against Houston and Texas as well. Justin Slayton Monday is going to throw long toss from about 120 feet. Alex Cora saying that he has turned a corner this week. That is good news. And Liam Hendriks getting close. First of 3 live bullpen sessions coming Tuesday, and then he could be out on a rehab assignment. Liam Hendriks telling the media earlier in the day Saturday that his plan is to pitch at the big league level at some point during the month of August. Let's get into our numbers of the night. Refsnyder, first career 2-home-run game in the big league Saturday night, and what turned out to be a 7-4 loss for the Red Sox. Snyder, now 20 career home runs against 18 different pitchers. Bradford is the second pitcher that he's hit 2 home runs against in his big league career. Refsnyder had entered the game 0 for 8. Now, talking about offers, Masa Yoshida, all of a sudden going into a funk again, went, 0 for 4 in the DH role for the Red Sox. So Yoshida now 0 for his last 14. And Red Sox now 40-16 when scoring first this season. Scored first and led 3-0, lose the game 7-4. And the Red Sox could have won the first 2 games of the series. Again, up 3-0. Did not happen. Trying to win the rubber game of the 3-game set on Sunday. The pitching matchup should be a good one. At least has the potential to be a good one. Nick Pivetta, Nathan Eovaldi. Eovaldi, of course, 4 seasons with the Red Sox, 18 through 22, 4 postseason victories and 11 postseason games with the Red Sox during his tenure in Boston. Now in his second year with the Rangers, 8-4 record this year. He'll be making his 20th start of the season for the Rangers on Sunday in the finale. Pitches to a 3.38 ERA so far this season over his first 19 outings. He 5-1, 2 no decisions over his last 8 starts entering Sunday, and he's given up 2 earned runs or less in 13 of his 19 starts this season. Nick Pivetta last Monday at home at Fenway against the Mariners picked up the win. Red Sox won the game 14-7. Pivetta did pitch into the 7th inning, gave up 3 earned runs, 6 hits, including 2 home runs, facing the Rangers for the first time since 2022. It'll be his 4th career start against the Rangers on Sunday. He does have 4 scoreless outings so far this season with the Red Sox, and he's given up 2 earned runs or less in 8 of his first 17 starts. And Pivetta, you want him to go 6+. He's gone 6 or more 7 times this season. And right now, Pivetta, a record of 5 wins, 7 losses, and an ERA of almost 5.5. After tomorrow's finale, it's off to Kansas City. Looked it up. They've got their 3 pitchers set up. And it's not going to be easy in Kansas City, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Paxton, Singer, the pitching matchup. On Monday, Bayo, Lugo, the pitching matchup. Tuesday, Crawford, Reagans. You're going to see the top 3 pitchers for the Royals during the upcoming series that gets underway in Kansas City on Monday. Tough loss for the Red Sox, losing 7-4. Again, Rob Refsnyder, 4 base hits, on base 5 times, a double, 2 home runs, a single, and a walk. Scored 2 runs, knocked in 3. And Refsnyder's night, a loss with Tanner Houck taking the loss, dropping to 8-8 on the season. Houck working into the 6th inning, chased from the game after giving up 3 straight hits to the first 3 batters of the inning, charged with 6 runs, all earned over 5+. Our Locked On Red Sox postcast does follow each and every Red Sox game all season long. A reminder, we'll be on with you on Sunday within minutes of the last out of the rubber game of the 3-game set between the Red Sox and the Rangers from the ballpark in Arlington. We do thank you for making Locked On Red Sox postcast your first listen every day. We are free and available wherever you get your podcasts, also on the Locked On Sports Boston YouTube channel as well. Locked On Sports Boston, your number one place to hang out immediately after every Red Sox game. Locked On Sports, your team every day.